extremely important in this situation, being as we do have so many predators out here on the streets. I mean, we got some of the sickest bastards you ever even thought about introducing yourself to. We got child molesters out here. We got rapists out here. And you guys want to complain about the drug use. I don't give a shit about the drugs. I do care about child molesters. I do care about rapists. Now, we got a lot of people out here who are predatory and frequently predatory, and we're not allowed to do anything about them. We're just allowed to, what? What are we allowed to do? Now, obviously, when I record here in the homeless community, most of the time I don't do it in the middle of the camp. But at this point right now, I think it's essential. I think it's important for everybody to hear it. And we got innocent people out here being victimized by people who...
Your sister's been tired by this shit. Look at that.
It's great getting people throwing stuff at me. On the bright side, it's just a teddy bear. But it ain't pleasant. And of course, there's also the other stuff that he was throwing this morning and the stuff that he was dumping over there. And you know what? Here's the thing. This guy isn't even one of the bad guys. He's not even one of the people who makes things bad for all of us. He's one of the dudes out here who is overwhelmed with everybody's fucking bullshit. Now, did he come and smack me in the face with a frying pan? No, it was just a teddy bear. It's a big teddy bear, but it's not going to hurt anybody. I'll put this back where I found it. And of course, when people miss me with a beer can, that's fine. It's even fine if they hit me with this one. Lots of people have hit me with full beer cans. Do what?
How are we? Mark, Greg, chill.
We'll find a way to stop them. But most of the people out here, they ain't predators, all right? Most of the people out here are being victimized by the same 6 dudes. Or same 6 people, I should say, because they're not all men. And then when somebody has a meltdown over it, well, then magically it's okay, isn't it? When they get so overwhelmed that they have a meltdown, then magically it's okay that you harm them. Magically it's okay that the predators that are out here did that stuff to them. Well, that's not okay. I'm sick of this shit. Everybody out here is sick of it. And you guys want to do the whole, oh, well, everybody out there's on drugs. Everybody out there's on drugs. Everybody out there's on drugs. Who cares? Most of you in houses are on drugs. Most of the people out here are not on drugs. Now, of course, this community here, yes, it's a very, very heavy drug-induced community. I'm not going to pretend that ain't the truth of it. But I'm also not going to pretend that the people who are out here doing drugs who are being victimized, I'm not going to pretend that they deserve to be victimized because they put drugs in them. That's where no means no and no victim left behind comes in. You know what? If you wear a mini skirt, that doesn't make it okay to rape you. If you've been drinking, that doesn't make it okay to rape you. If you've been smoking pot, that doesn't make it okay to rape you. The fact is, most of these people are considered mentally ill. That means they are disabled. And as a result of them being disabled, all these misdemeanors being committed against them are actually felonies. They get upgraded because you are targeting an at-risk adult. But then again, who cares? Who cares? Who's going to actually look at it? Who's actually going to stand up and speak up for you? I mean, out here, most of the folks out here that are on drugs, yeah, sure, they're being victimized by the same people as everyone else, but they're also getting drugs from those people that they're being victimized by. So whose side are they going to be on? Well, they're going to be on the side of their drugs. And again, not everybody out here is like that. Not every person out here is throwing things at people and tipping over carts full of people's stuff and throwing things at people. Not everybody out here is doing that. Matter of fact, the guy who's doing it this morning, it's completely out of character for him. Completely out of character. Where's the garbage can? Nope, not these. These are English muffins. It tends to puff them up a bit.
I never stick the keyboard up my ass either.
Now, for me, I know that, of course, recording in a community like this could get me killed. But obviously, I don't give a shit. You know, between allowing these things to happen and do something about it, I'd rather do something about it. And we go through, several of us, and we pick this stuff up. And of course, next day it shows right back up. And then, of course, there's going to be the folks that guy who's throwing a tantrum this morning, they're going to say, oh, well, all homeless people are like him. All homeless people are like him. He's not even like that. This is the first time I've ever seen this man be in this way. Ever. And yes, him throwing a teddy bear at me, I could call that an assault and try to have him arrested. But what the fuck for? It's a goddamn teddy bear. It's a teddy bear. It's not like he was throwing one of them goddamn dog dishes at me. Anyway, it's good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.